You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes. You know, I've received a medal.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Enemy sighted, closing fast! You sure? In this weather?
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
This wind.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Locked on.
They have a lock on you. Targeting gun range. Fire.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
Spear 15, missile. Destruction of target facility is confirmed. Destruction of target facility is confirmed. Missile away. Nearing the clouds.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusea? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
Chris, below me and clouds above? This is a joke. It has to be.
I want to send the Rusians to hell, but I sure ain't joining them.
I've never flown this close to a mountain.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
They have a death wish?
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
All our commander's intel is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Back.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Back.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
And it's inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drone team jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely. Someone's moving in the thunderclouds! Machines.
Spare 15 is broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there. Dodge that missile.
Hostile has a lock.
UAV down.
Missile inbound. Man dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Enemy has a lock on me.
Cyclops 1, break!
Pairs.
Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Nowhere to go.
Driving against machines is a pain.
and approach the enemy.
Try and stop it.
Pull up.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Vehicle.
Shake that enemy!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
They don't even know information.
to fly into a thundercloud.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Vehicle. Vehicle.
UAV down. It's gonna be a long way over those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3!
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Watch out for ice while you're in there.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Cyclops 3. There's one aircraft nearby from the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bad dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
Should let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh. Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
He told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
This blast of a 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Stall warning.
Sol 2, Sol 3, they've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. Missile hit. Is he down? No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. We'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Trigger. Kill the bastard that shot down Champ. I'm not good enough.
Missile hit. Vessel did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Someone, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him. Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we're continuing to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss out. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
You telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. Do they signify something?
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Push it. Do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
I'm hit.
Someone, moving to assist.
Your job's and I'll do mine.
Someone, I can't see you in the clouds.
Focus on your own job, Seymour.
Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Box 2.
Alert. System failure.
Target was not hit.
Took a lightning strike. Control regained. No issues.
Even lightning barely bothered him. Now that guy's the real thing.
Missile. Missile.
Overachieve. Overachieve.
Missile.
Overachieve.
Someone, this is So-2.
My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Someone, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Caution. Caution.
Affirmative.
Caution.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey. Trigger, they have a lock on you. Targeting gun range. Fire.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless...
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate...
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. Coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Oh, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. You don't look like the military.
You think you look anything like military?
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Spare 15 bombs for now.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up! Mark 2. Show's well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Look at that oil just burn up the sea.
I've got more bad news. Megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one, Pop. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nice? I thought at least one of you was going. This beats being stuck at the penal base. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Somebody hurry! People are trapped inside!
Stuck on me!
3 minutes remaining. Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. On my target.
You can't put the fire out! Get back! The fuses are too strong!
Target destroyed. Locked.
Enemy has a lock.
I've got you. Come to Papa.
That only scratched me up. Continue with my combat.
Spare knife, behind you.
There aren't enough interceptors! Enemy behind you! Take!
Spare 15, missile away. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile.
Missile inbound, evading!
Recon hostile.
Missile.
Protect the fuselage. That's what the anti-air guns are for. Attack hit, but Bandit is still alive.
Enemy has a lock.
Pull up. Caution.
Breaking!
Hit on target, confirmed.
On my target's tail. They're targeting every last oil truck.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Missile.
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist.
Missile.
Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Locked.
Missile.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
AA gun down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Got it! What is this bullshit? Enemy has a lock.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Missile.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off the radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay. Do you think that's for the best? Got one on radar. Moving.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
We don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Hold on. I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
Target is
Vehicle
annihilated.
down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Caution. Pull up.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tank. eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Be shot at. What is this bullshit?
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. How about some primo jet fuel?
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gas.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Pull up. Vehicle. Caution.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you? Trigger. Higher chance of living with him.
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stay with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. There's gonna be more hiding somewhere. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champlin.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it... It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian forces' communications facility to the north in the wild...